only one team that's going to be eliminated, and it cannot be us.
I just want to say this sucks.
You got 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Tonight, there will be a double elimination.
These are real tears. These are real emotions.
We got to do what we got to do.
Nice.
You conquered a fear that you normally wouldn't do. That's
right.
a win, no matter what. That's a life win. That's bigger than this.
In podcast, I'm Todd, and alongside me is Tony, and we are excited to kick off this episode for RV Unplugged Season 2. And tonight we're not just streaming on YouTube, but also Facebook as well.
That's right, Todd. And so if you're watching on Facebook, head over to YouTube so you can join the live chat during the episode 4 at 7 p.m. Central. So in about 30 minutes, all right? So if also we've earned it, okay? I'm not
No, just smash it, crush it.
No?
Crush
yes?
it. Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. Smash it, crush it, whatever. I don't know. But if we've earned your subscription, please click the subscription button. I sound like a freaking 80-year-old. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
We like 80-year-olds hitting subscribe as well.
Yes. But yes, please hit the subscribe button. You know, so far up to date, we've seen our team selected by chance with the Florida Keys Challenge. Our first park pass is now in play.
Oh, yeah.
We're gearing up for the first photo off tonight.
Maybe. Well, before we dive into the new episode, let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, geez.
Last week, when we were conducting, of course, our games, we had a faux pas, and Tony had expressed or wrote down an answer wrong. We need to go ahead and take care of that, right?
Well, yes. Okay. So what happened was we had a lot of great questions, but all the answers weren't 100% factual, and
They were great, but not right.
yeah. So to those people, you know who you are. In our Facebook group, we put a
Wow.
post up there that said whoops, and then we tagged you. We do have a gift for you. So I've already got 2 emails. Let's see, I've got them here. One was from Scott, the other one is from Happy Travel RV. We're waiting for the other 2. Please shoot us an email so we can get you what that is. Please don't email us if it's not you. We'll know if it's you or not.
Yeah.
So we're only human. We make mistakes, but don't worry, folks. We are working on a fix right now. So again, please email me if you're tagged in the whoops comment.
And we appreciate your patience and understanding. We're committed to making things right and ensuring everyone gets a fair shot at those amazing prizes. Speaking of giveaways, I was about to toss it over to you. We're now into 4 weeks into our watch and win with a handful of these amazing contestants ending in just 10 days. Head on over to RVUnpluggedTV.com and enter to win some fantastic prizes.
We do have some cool prizes. So if you don't know about our watch and win, I'm going to throw a couple things up on the screen. And you can see here we got Solo Stove, we got TST from Techno RV, we got Blue water filtration, a year supply of Salty, gas stop. We've got win a free RV, and another one from Blue Compass where you can win $500 worth of service credit. Man, there's a Big Beard battery. There's more ride.
There we go.
Master applied. That's that ceramic coating.
Yeah.
You can win a free RV fundamentals course. That's the week-long course with Tech Todd, Tech Minute, 2-minute Tech Tick Todd. Now on TikTok.
And you laugh at me, right?
Yeah. You know, I'm usually so good at saying it. I can't believe I messed up. We have a free mattress from RV Mattress. We got Rich Solar, and we have an Alliance swag bag thing. Now, there's a few of them that are ending in just 10 days, and that is the Rich Solar 200-watt briefcase system, the TST from Techno RV, the Solo Stove that is engraved with the RV Unplugged logo, and 2 gas stop valves. And the gas stop valves, if you have an RV that has propane on it, you need gas stop valves 100%. So those are ending in 10 days. So go to RVUnpluggedTV.com, go up to the top, click watch and win, and enter those contests, right? There's a couple things that you need to do. Sometimes it's watch a video. Sometimes it's just go to the YouTube channel. Sometimes it's subscribe to Instagram. It's a way for you to interact with these brands that are giving stuff away. And it's pretty awesome. And sometimes there's secret codes.
And speaking of secret codes, remember every episode has a secret code for the More Ride Independent Suspension giveaway. If you have a fifth wheel or travel trailer, a More Ride independent suspension system is a must-have. You can get this prize installed by More Ride for free by collecting all the secret codes and entering into the contest.
Yeah, and it didn't sound like we read that at all.
Not at all.
You know, and I'm not going to read this next one. And don't forget, we're less than 2 months away from the finale rally held at Camp Margaritaville, Auburndale. We'll watch the finale with the cast and crew and many of you to see who wins in real time.
Well, and we're bringing out the big check just as we did in season 1. And I'll tell you what, for those of you that were here at the finale rally for season 1, we're bringing back the same DJ. So importing from Texas, we're going to have some Texas Jam down there in Florida for the finale rally season 2.
Was it Great Dane or something? DJ?
Two Danes.
It's better than one.
That's right.
Imported from Texas.
This guy was awesome. That's all I'm going to say.
So if you're just thinking about going, stop thinking. Sign up. This is going to be an unforgettable experience. We're going to have a lot of the manufacturers there that are sponsors. It's just going to be a great time.
It's an impulse buy. You'll see it there. Go ahead and click on it. Let's do it.
All right, listen, if you're putting comments in the comment section, we are going to try to get to them as much as we can. We've already passed through 70, and I'm sorry for that. We do have a guest tonight. But just know when we have the guest on, that's a good time to start putting in comments for them, which is a good idea. All right. So again, if you're thinking about coming to the finale rally and you want to meet the cast, you want to meet the contestants, the crew, everybody, hang out at Camp Margaritaville, Auburndale. We encourage you, go get your tickets tonight.
Yeah. And let's talk about season 3. Who wants to be a contestant for season 3?
Oh, man.
Man, if you're thinking about applying, the best place you can be is at the finale rally, right? We get the opportunity to look at you, see if the camera likes you, whatnot. Yeah. You're going to compete in it'll be some dumbed down games. I said dumbed down. It won't be as big as and grandiose as it is in 3. Now, if you're going to apply, make sure that you're just open for anything.
Yeah, because during the season 1 finale rally, there was it was the bucking bronco thing.
Yeah.
The bull riding thing.
Bull riding thing.
And Todd says, if you want to go on the bull ride, go ahead and sign up here. If you want to be on season 2, it's non-negotiable. You're going on.
Right.
So there's going to be some things that you're going to do. But 2 of our season 2 contestants were handpicked from the season 1 finale rally attendees. So the Tetzers won a challenge. Matt and Mandy also won a challenge. And so,
well, they won the interview. I know that
they won an interview. Yeah. Somehow there was a group of like 8 people that we interviewed, and the 2 came out of it. So it's going to be pretty awesome.
And it was tough. I mean, we had great opportunities there. The contestants who had applied.
And now you're going to be at an even better location because Camp Margaritaville, Auburndale. I mean, you've got there's just so much fun stuff to do. Hopefully you'll want to do an interview. So if you are watching on Facebook right now, know that the episode 4 is going to be happening tonight on YouTube. And if you want to chat live with the cast, they're going to be on the premiere live chat. So go ahead and make sure you go over to YouTube, subscribe, and be on the episode 4 premiere. And if you're hosting a watch party.
Oh, does that mean?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. If you're hosting a watch party at the event. All right. If you're, I was just going with what you're saying there. Yeah. All right. Hey, there's a watch party at the Adventure Bandits Bash Holiday RV Park and Campground in Traverse City. If you're hosting a watch party, please let us know, and we'll send us some pictures, and we'll hook you up with some swag. How about that?
We will.
Sorry, I was way off there.
No, it's okay. Like you said, when we run through the pre-show, you say, I don't need to read anything because I want to be just as surprised as our audience.
That's right.
For the first time.
Actually, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even look at episode 4 since a while back. I want to be surprised.
Oh, yeah. Well, our next guest we'd like to bring on, they were the first couple to score a park pass. Now, in season 1, the park pass was a completely different thing.
It was a team thing.
It was a team thing. It was something to be excited about. And I think if your team lost a challenge, then they could apply the park pass to force the other team to vote off, right? It was something like that.
And it was way too powerful is what it was.
It was very twisted.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to go into the full power and scope of what the park pass does.
Yeah.
But we do want to have a little chat with Kevin and Tabitha.
This is the key token. This will give you the opportunity to go to the room and get one shot to open up one of the chests.
All right.
Since you did it today, you get to choose.
Okay. Let's go with big. All right. Sounds like it's kind of like a save yourself, save another person.
Yeah, I'm hoping that the blue team can stick together.
Yeah, I do too.
Welcome, Kevin and Tabitha,
Welcome.
the keepers.
Thank you for having us. And first, speaking of watch parties, we'd like to give a shout out to Holiday Park Campground in Traverse City, Michigan for hosting us and hosting all of the watch parties.
That's right. They are actually very active on Instagram. I'm sharing their stories every time they do that. So they are definitely a friend of the show, and we appreciate you work camping there and spreading the love. So I would love to, if you guys, offline, send us some t-shirt sizes for the owners or whoever's setting that up, the manager or whatever. We'd love to send them something. That'd be really cool. So
I thought it was going to be t-shirts for Team Black.
The production team.
We know how Kevin feels about Team Black.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go into our first question here, and I'm going over to the comments, and I'm going to see if there's any questions there as well.
Okay.
All right, how did it feel to earn the key token from the Back It Up Terry challenge and then get a chance to go into the Alliance RV key room?
Well, that was pretty awesome. I mean, that was a high. You look at that little trolley and you're like, there's no way that thing should ever back up to anything. It's going to jackknife every time you do it. So, I mean, that was amazing. That was a super high. And honestly, I think besides being able to get it all the way back, the best part was looking over and seeing the production crew's faces like, how did that happen? Yeah, it was pretty awesome. And then getting the key token, that was awesome. I mean, that was like, okay, cool. We're on the right path. We're doing good.
Yeah, I mean, it was literally, I think I called 10 seconds and you hadn't even crossed the first cone.
Yep.
At that point. And that's when I looked up all of a sudden time and I was like, oh my goodness, he's all the way back. All right. Without giving it away, what the full power of the Park Pass does, what do you think about the Park Pass token and how would it impact your game moving forward? Now, again, no one's seen it yet. What were y'all thinking that night?
Well, we were a little confused because we had to keep it a secret from everybody. And if you remember back from the previous episode, we got another token that we got to share with the group.
Yeah, the changing lanes.
We were really confused on why this was such a secret. And at this point, we were really beginning to form really good friendships with our team. And Blue Team had a very good camaraderie. And it felt like we were keeping a piece of the puzzle that we couldn't share with them.
Yeah.
Well, let's remind our viewers what you're talking about.
How's it going?
All right.
How you doing, Todd?
How did it go in there?
Confusing.
Confusing.
Yeah. So we got another riddle.
You got a riddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got some deciphering to do.
Okay. So the one warning I will give you, if it is a secret, it is only valid if it is a secret. I will let you decide how to interpret the riddle. Just understand, you have a choice to make when you go back and talk to your group. They want to know what happened. Understand that if it's a secret and you let them know, it's no longer valid. Oh, what a twist.
So, one of the things that Todd and I were really worried about was, I guess, people's perception of the gameplay.
Yeah.
So you want to go into a little bit of that?
Yeah. So we purposely made sure that I was the one that told you that this has to be a secret if it's going to be valid. Otherwise, you can choose to tell everyone and lose it altogether. So I wanted the audience to know that the game is forcing you into this decision. It's not necessarily who you are.
Right.
As a couple.
We appreciated that very much because we came into this saying integrity is the most important thing, and we wanted to make sure that we were honest and forthright with everybody.
Not on RV Unplugged.
Check your
Not
integrity.
when you're dealing with the production team.
So you're going into feeling about how it made you feel about it being secret, and I know that had to been hard because you know, the part where you went back to the team, it almost felt very, very hard for you to do. It was very, I don't know what the word is. It was very pushed. It was not, you were not in your comfort zone.
It was out of character.
Well, and it was really from where we were at to where our team was at was less than 10 steps. And so we only had that little bit of time to kind of figure out
how we were going to lie. How do you want to lie about
Yeah.
this?
Yeah,
So-
that is a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
And so there was an option B, which would be you do tell them and you just forego the coin.
Yeah, we're game players. We're there for gameplay, regardless
Now
of this.
There we go.
Anybody else is going to say no. You want to keep some kind of benefit in your corner if it's there. You're not going to give that away.
We ain't got no straws.
No, we ain't picking straws in this team, buddy.
And that never crossed our minds.
No. We didn't even have to have that conversation. I know she's super competitive, and I ain't going to lose in that situation. So I'm like, that's not happening. No way. You're not getting this. We're like, okay, well, I guess we're going to go lie.
Well, I'm calling it a secret, not a lie. All right, because
I'll
again,
call
this
it
is a first
a polite
gameplay.
deception.
So now there were some people, and I'm not sure if anybody, there's some cast members in the chat right now. There's a lot of people that after the game was all over, they're like, yeah, we knew he was lying. Do you think that
Y'all think y'all fooled anybody?
do you think you fooled anyone?
We were just following the rules. I don't care if it fooled them or not. We're following the rules.
Well, we're still early into the game at this point, and the previous episode we came out with something and told our team, so we didn't know what was in play. This was not like season 1 where we knew what advantages were, what tokens were out there, what anybody was playing for. And so we really didn't have all of the pieces of the puzzle. So we could only really assume that there is.
We didn't know if there was other tokens out there. So
Right.
Yeah.
other people might have had something. Somebody else might have found something. We saw that that people have found bags. So, and we know that Tabitha found a bag. So we didn't know what was out there. Why would we give any of that away? So it was really just, we're like, oh my gosh. It's kind of like playing a game where you need to be able to see, but you're blindfolded.
Yeah.
Now, did it give you like a little bit of a sense of security knowing that, okay, I've got this pass. I have no idea, because we actually reveal what it means later on. But at that point, you're like, I have no idea what this means, but I feel a little safe with this now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do feel that the riddle did tell the story. But
Oh,
yeah,
it was crystal clear.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you
of
were,
course.
if you
It's
were-
like looking through mud. Of course. It's crystal clear. I would say it was nice to see the first portion of it. Basically, what the way we interpret it is you save yourself, or you save somebody, or you save your team, knowing that there was a safety net somehow made us feel better.
so how did that change your gameplay moving forward?
I don't think it did.
Didn't at all?
No, we're gonna try and be as competitive at all times as possible. What do you think?
I mean, when we were talking amongst ourselves, our plan is that since it had to be a secret, that we could keep it a secret.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have Venturesome Couple says, greetings from the watch party at the Adventure Bandits Glamp Out. Thank
Hi,
you.
Chris and
Martha. Y'all rock. Let's see. This says that's part of the game. Nobody would blame anyone for lying or keeping secret.
Thank you. We appreciate that. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, what you see is what you get with us. We're going to be pretty upfront and honest. And unless, like Todd said, the gameplay dictates, we would have shared everything we had.
And yeah, as you're saying, just to point that back out, you have 5 to 10 seconds as you're walking and you can't even talk to one another. So, you know, a lot of people who want to second guess. And I'll tell you, and here's the thing. I don't begrudge anyone and how they feel. I mean, that was the whole concept of this game. And we'll do everything we can each season to make a little twist.
Yeah.
Because the one thing we don't want to do is have people, super fans. I love super fans. but I don't want them to come in and dominate the game because they know it above everyone else. There's always going to be some twist. And on this one, it was one of those things where we were saying, okay, let's throw in a moral dilemma here and let's see what happens. And again, what you may do in real life versus 5-10 seconds in a game where you've got to make that, split decision. I mean, you can always look back and say, would we have changed our minds or anything else? Who knows?
Larry here has a good question. This is pretty valid. My question is, if you would have said it's a secret, if I tell you the token is gone, would you'll just have to trust us? I guess was that an option for them to be able to say to their team, we got something, it's a secret, I can't tell you, but man, I wonder what that would have done to the team.
Well, and honestly, I did not think of that, and I'll tell you, to try and come up. I mean, I would be willing, but we would have to, confer.
That's a good.
To be honest, that kind of shot through my mind a couple times, but then I didn't want to step into a gray area and lose the protection off a technicality.
And I think our team, because of the closeness, the blue team got really close. I think they would have said, well, what's the token? Because the only token that we knew existed was the key. And then
changing lanes.
We had the changing lanes. So it would have automatically questioned them to say, okay, what token are you talking about? And at that time, nobody knew about tokens.
Yeah, that would have got muddy.
It would have been a little difficult to maintain that line.
Denise is I'm watching I'm a watch party of one. So congratulations, Denise. That's
good
awesome.
job, Denise. Yes. Welcome to the party.
We're loving it.
By the way, did you throw up? I saw that you threw up today is Sunday. They said what straws cut deep.
Yeah, Phil. I assume that's
it was Phil.
He said too soon on the straws thing. So season 1, his team decided to draw straws every time,
which was gameplay. That's what they decided to do, right?
It was their gameplay.
That's what they do in the wardroom in the Navy. They draw straws for stuff. I figured it would carry over to him doing that, being a retired Navy officer.
I don't even know if he came up with it. I can't recall.
All right. So, John Weiss, it's a game. Eventually, every team has to be voted off. There can only be one. And, John, tonight is that night. Wow. They've had some luck, with our scrolls and the giveaways. But, man, they burned through them real quick. And tonight, somebody is going home, and we're actually going to bring them on the after show, and it's going to be really cool. Well, it's going to be a really cool show. It's not going to be really cool for them, but good night.
Again, that's part of it, right? And I can tell you, even as producers, you can't prepare yourself. You think you can, and then it happens, and you're like,
yeah. We got the Lone Sentinel 13 watch party here at the Texan RV Park. Ha. So they're at the National RV Training Academy right now at the Texan RV Park doing a watch party.
Well, thank you guys for joining in.
Actually, we need to thank Sue. So Sue has her class every Wednesday.
Well, only on week 1, but she definitely give a thanks because last week,
we have to thank her.
Yeah, that was kind of late. We should have done that last week.
We did. I thought we did. All right. So we got Connie Thompson. Oh, Connie Thompson. This is my mother-in-law.
Hi, Connie. We have questions to ask you about Tony later.
The cliffhangers are crazy. Love them and hate them. Yes. I will yell every time no. All right. So somebody commented on the cliffhangers. They're like, you don't need a cliffhanger every time. You got us. Okay. We're watching the show. And I'm like, but it keeps it interesting. And if we ended it, through I don't know. I don't think it'd be as good.
You go straight into a new story. Yeah. And here's the thing. Believe me, from here on out, you'll see results and then you'll see cliffhangers. There's always going to be cliffhangers, but hey, I tell you, last week you got me too. I was like, no.
There was cliffhangers throughout the whole shooting of the show. Every morning was a cliffhanger. Every afternoon was a cliffhanger. Every evening was a cliffhanger. We had no clue what was going on. So welcome to our world, people. Cliffhanger is the name of the show.
Well, actually, what's kind of funny is you all lived it, right? But it's actually a little different watching it now, right? Yeah. And we kind of told everyone, you're living it day to day, but the way that it's produced is not linear. It's not day to day. There's going to there's going to be things that roll over into the next episode, and
You
we
don't
hope
see the
he's
whole
back.
sausage making thing. Yeah.
There is a lot of people in the comments that are. You had me at sausage making. That's funny.
I do enjoy sausage.
On going to the finale rally, so we are super excited to see you
Hey,
all there. Yes,
I'm going to
sir.
tell you right now, we've got people coming. If you guys want to see where I came from, my parents are going to be there. So you're going to see what caused this product. Her parents are going to be there. So you're going to see what caused her. We can blame them all day.
That is awesome. Well, everyone, it is 5 minutes until go time. So Kevin and Tabitha, thank you very much. We'll let you get over to your watch party. And again, thank you for hosting the watch party. That's really
absolutely.
awesome. Holiday RV Park and Campground in Traverse City. You have to check it out. If you want to go stalk Kevin and Tabitha, stalk, not stock. You can't stalk him. You can stalk him.
He's pretty stocky.
But I mean, I only say that because I know you can handle yourself. You're perfectly fine. I don't think anybody's going to mess with Kevin, and if they do, they deserve what they get.
I'm all about hugs.
The park is 185 acres, so they'll have to find us.
There you go. All right, we will see you guys in a little bit. Thank you for coming on. All right, so we are down to 4 minutes. It's super exciting. I can't believe that we are already at our first vote off.
And it's going to go fast.
It's going to be interesting. And honestly, I was watching 5 today. Because I'm getting ready to get that uploaded and working on shorts and stuff, and all the crazy stuff we have to do for social media. And last night, I ended up watching the entire thing because just getting sucked into what's happening.
Yeah,
you all are in for a crazy next 2 episodes. I mean, it's starting to get crazy.
Well, it's like any book. You had your character development, right? And the plot begins to unfold, right? Now we're actually seeing, the rub or the antagonist come in. We have that, which is going to be the games, possible vote off. And now we're kind of heading in towards, the climax of the story.
Belinda has a comment for you. It says, "No, it's not intriguing. It's nothing but aggravating." So Todd,
about what?
That's for you. I probably the cliffhangers.
Oh,
but
did I say intriguing?
I'm 100% agreeing that was towards you.
Well, and I apologize for your anger, but you know what? These shows are to elicit emotion, because if it was blah, would we have you back? Granted, I know that we all want kumbaya. We want, closure each day. But we got to do what we got to do.
We got one last question here. Todd, are you giving away that Margaritaville margarita maker on your desk? I don't know. Maybe at the end of the show,
good question.
We could possibly do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Good question, Kathy. All right, everyone. It is almost time to get over to YouTube. We are on the 2-minute countdown. So we will all be on the chat. So even if you're at a watch party, what you want to do, like everybody, if the bandits are watching right now and they're all the 700 bandits, what are they called? The glampers, glamp outs.
Yep.
Everybody get your phone out and then go to YouTube, subscribe, and then go to the show and then turn the volume down. Just put your phone down if you want. Please. If you want to chat with the cast, go ahead. But what that'll do is help YouTube say, hey, a lot of people want to watch this. And then it'll try to get more people to watch. So we're trying to build something big, try to build something for you. This is just 4 friends, 4 RVers helping or trying to create something for you all RVers.
Absolutely. Hey, we're going to see you on the other end. There will be a live post show where we're going to, as you said, bring on the guest who may have been voted off. Find out how.
Well, no, they're definitely voted off.
I'm just trying to leave a cliffhanger.
We put
because it's intriguing.
Remember the Walking Dead when they had the in memorandum,
right?
So we're doing kind of the same thing. We have a nice little montage we put for them.
I'll find you.
All right, everyone. We will see you at the RV Unplugged YouTube channel.